So here is your first look at a real and fake pair of the ADIDAS Predator Elite in the 30th anniversary colorway. From first glance, they may look the same, but there's quite a few differences, so let's dive into them. So today we're taking a look at a real pair of ADIDAS Predator 30th anniversary and a fake pair. And this is to help you at home if you're trying to purchase a pair and what to look out for. So I must emphasize this does not support the counterfeit industry in any way. It's just to help you at home if you are trying to purchase a retail pair, because they are quite expensive now. So retail one, as you can tell, comes in this massive box, whereas the fake one doesn't come in any sort of packaging. This is how the boots came, just in a bag. And this is how they're sent. So we'll break down some of the differences. Obviously I'll open these up and we'll give you the full unboxing experience, and then we'll compare them side by side. So I'll move these to the side and let's get the retail ones out. So this is pair 1012. It is in a UK 9.5 and this is how they come. So they come in this massive like briefcase box which you could open up, and they come attached to the box like that, and then you've got the gold plaque, as you can see on this side, which shows you all the Predators throughout the years. So we'll take these out. They're tied down by elastic, so you actually have to take off the elastic tongue to get them out because it's tied down underneath. So if we take off the tongue like this, then you'll be able to see that you can slide the elastic strap off from inside the box like that, and the boots come out. So we'll do that on the other side as well. That, and there we go. So we'll close up the box and put it away, and we'll compare the two boots side by side. So here is your first look at a real and fake pair of the ADIDAS Predator Elite in the 30th anniversary colorway. From first glance, they may look the same, but there's quite a few differences, so let's dive into them. So the first difference I'm going to point out is obviously the color between the two. And if you look at the tongues, you can see a clear color difference between the two. As you can see, the tongue on the fake one is a much lighter burgundy color compared to the retail one here, where you can see it's a much darker, deeper purple, and more rich in color. And if you look at the ADIDAS logo on the tongue as well, you can see that the fake one is much larger than the retail one. The three stripes are much smaller and to scale compared to the tongue. We're going to break down minor differences as well. If you look at the retail one here, you've got these rubber ridges here. You can see the gap between that and the white ADIDAS stripe. There you go. And if I show you the fake one, you can see it's not the same. It's basically touching on the fake one compared to the retail one, and it just looks so different, and the quality of the tongue is very different indeed. So one of the most noticeable features about the boot is that snakeskin upper. As you can see here on the retail one, look how prominent that snakeskin looks. It's very vibrant and really obvious to see, whereas on the fake one, they've not really got this right. So the pattern is there, but it doesn't look the same. So I'll show you here from the toe box. Look at the difference. It's very obvious on the retail one compared to the fake one. What I would say on the retail one, you can tell the difference between the materials. So if I rub my finger over here, you can feel that snakeskin like that. Whereas on the fake one here, you can't really feel the snakeskin. It's just one material, and it's just got that look, but it doesn't have the same feel as the retail one. In terms of the actual hybrid touch 2.0 material as it's got here on the retail one, I would say the upper material does actually feel real different between the fake and the retail one. The fake one, the quality of it does not feel the same at all. It's a clear, obvious difference, and I'm telling you right now, this is not going to feel comfy on feet at all. If we spin the boot to the back and look at the ADIDAS logo on the heel here, you can see another clear difference in terms of color and shape at the back of the heel, and also in placement. As you can see here on the retail one, you can see it's placed higher up from that heel cap at the back, whereas the fake one is off-centered and just does not look right. And the overall shape of this boot is completely wrong, and I don't think it's going to fit your feet very nicely. Yeah, the quality on them just isn't good at all. This might be quite hard to see, but on the outside, if you look at the elastics of both pairs, you will see that the elastics used are different, and it does come across different in the actual feel of the elastic. So the retail one here is a tough, strong elastic. I know I have seen a few pairs break, but the fake one, this is the most flimsy elastic I've ever seen. It does not feel strong at all, and I could probably break that just by lightly pulling it. I don't want to because I want to do the comparison, but I'm telling you now that elastic does not feel strong at all. Sticking with the elastic, if we spin the boots upside down, you'll see where it has the Predator text there. I don't really need to talk too much about this because you can see a clear difference. The retail one here is a white Predator text. It's quite small, whereas the fake one has gone for a silver text and it's really large and just inaccurate compared to the retail pair. Clear, obvious difference between the two. On the outside of the boot, here's the retail one. You'll see it has this kind of like pearlescent white 3 stripes on the outside. Very nicely done, and I think it goes with the sole plate really nicely. Whereas the fake one, they've gone for pure white stripes on the side, and it doesn't match the sole plate. And yeah, the quality of them isn't very good. There are certain parts missing on the paint, and yeah, it's just not the same quality as this pair. I absolutely love this pair. It's so good to look at. What I would actually say they've done quite well is the Predator text underneath. The sole plate color is slightly off, as you can see from the comparison side by side here, with the kind of red parts of the sole plate being a different color. As you can see, it's more of a pink on the fake one compared to the retail one, but the Predator text is actually quite similar. There are certain letters which are larger and more visible. I'd say the Predator text is more visible on the retail one compared to the fake one, but they've done quite a good job with this. So just be careful of that. On the left boot, obviously these are from Adidas, so it comes with all of these labels on the side attached with a rope string, as you can see here. The fake one didn't even bother. There's nothing attached to this one at all, so no labels. So if you're buying a pair, just be careful of that, especially if it's a dead stock pair. Then looking inside the boot, the retail one does come with this cardboard shoe tree on the inside as well, wrapped in paper. The fake one comes with absolutely nothing and shows no signs of holding its shape whatsoever. Taking out the insole of both pairs, open up the fake one and then open up the retail one. Get it out. Well, I can tell you a difference straight away from inside the boot. So the retail one, as you can see here, has got a black sole on the inside there, whereas the fake one, it's green. So easy telltale difference, easy to check, and you can see a clear color difference between the two on the inside there. Looking at the insoles of both pairs, once again, easy to tell the difference. Retail one should be black, fake one is white. Spinning up to the front, you can see a color difference. The little dot patterns on top are kind of creamy yellow on the retail one, as well as the Predator text. And on the fake one, it's in a white. So easy to tell the difference between the two. We'll now take off the elastic tongue and take a look underneath. So we will see on the retail one, it does say Predator underneath the tongue. Do you think the fake one will say it? Let's open it up. It does say Predator. Also, you can see the material difference between the two. Really easy to see once again, and the color difference between the two. The laces that are underneath the tongue, as you can see on the retail one, are slightly darker color to the tongue material itself, so you can see it stands out in that kind of burgundy color, whereas the fake one, they've matched it to the tongue color, so it doesn't stand out at all. Obvious difference is to hold them up side by side, clear to see between the two pairs. On the outer side of the retail pair, you will see it has these ridge lines which actually curve into the toe box area, and you can feel these ridge lines clearly. They're indented on the side of the boot. If I show you the fake one, they've actually just kind of carved lines in. It doesn't have the same feel or look, so when I do this, I can barely feel them, but when you look, you can see the lines are carved in, which is completely different to what the retail one has done, as you can see from the outside here. So my advice to you, if you are trying to buy a retail pair of these, don't risk it unless it comes with absolutely everything. It's not made of the same materials as the retail pair. The retail one is designed to be played with. You should wear this boot and it should be perfectly fine. Whereas this one is just mimicking that and not designed in the same way. And I think it's going to cause injuries. I would not like to wear this based on the materials used. It just does not feel the same, and I would not like to play a football match in that, so I wouldn't risk it. But hopefully this video has helped you at home if you are trying to authenticate this pair, because I think it's going for about £1,000 now, which is absolutely crazy. But I can see why, because it is a really nice pair of football boots and it comes with all that extra stuff. But let me know if this video helped you. If you spot any more differences, comment down below so you can help other people. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. And by the way, I might be doing a giveaway of a pair of Predators on my TikTok channel, so head over there and give it a follow. And maybe you could win a pair of Predators for free.